Hello, good morning everybody. This is Wendy from Wendy's CraftDen, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Now what I want to show you today is a card that I saw yesterday, the day before. Now I don't know who did it or anything like that, but whoever did it, they'll probably recognise their card once I've made it, or maybe not. My cards are sometimes unrecognisable. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the pattern on a piece of just copy paper so that you can practice on this before it goes on to your good paper. Right, so this sheet of A4, okay, and I'm going to cut it down to 11 inches, okay. Then move the blade out of the way, and then like 5.5, I'm going to score it. Don't score it too hard because you'll go through this. But if you're doing it for real, you need a nice score line there. Then bring them both together. I am forgetting all this. This is go number 2. The first one I got as far as putting the sentiment down, and I made a mistake. So not a happy bunny. Right, so you've now got a piece of A4, cut 11 inches, scored at 5 inches. Now what you want to do as well is cut this down to 8 inches. Now I know this is probably a stupid way around doing it, but for me this was the only way for me this morning. Right, so after you've done that, turn it over so you've got the ends there, and put it back on your cutting board. I want you to make a little mark on the 4 inches, because that's obviously half of the 8 inches. You can, do this any size really, but I just found that this side is quite nice. I did try to make a mark with the scoreboard, with the scoring tool, but it left a dent, and no, I didn't like that. But with a pencil you can erase it. Right, so you open it out and you cut now from the top of the card, the folded piece. You see that? From the folded piece up, folded piece to the centre. You've got to be brave when you do that. Right? Then turn the card round and do exactly the same again. Go from the centre of the card, the top of the card, to the mark. Right, now then we look back at it. Now, okay. Now what we must do as well, we need to cut 1 inch off the bottom of it. So just line it up with your inch and cut it off. Okay. Right, so now you've got that, and I'll be bringing that back up in a minute. Right, now these 2 pieces here that you took off, they are going to go like that. Okay, make sure they are level then. So if I put it like, where's my ruler? Put it like that, and I leave it there for a moment so you can have a photograph of it. But this is what you're aiming for, okay? Right, now then right, now I'm going on to the card. Move that out of the way, but what I will do, I'll leave my little template there. If I leave that there, can you still, yeah, I'll leave that there, you can still see it. Now, I had a problem with this first time, because I had cut out the left and the right wrong. I still don't know how I managed it, but manage it I did. Right, so what you do, what I did, you trace around it. If I can find that other piece of paper, yeah, right, so this is how I did it, okay. we see now this one goes on that side, okay, and then this one goes on that side. But if you stick it like that, it's going to be wrong. So what you need to do, turn it over, okay, and see if I can do this. Did it just now? Fine. Oh, come on, what? Piece of paper, piece of paper, piece of paper. No, not you. Not you. Where has that vanished? Do you know, things have got sprouting legs here today. I've lost loads of bits. Right, what I need to do now is find the other one of those. Which I probably put back in the... No, that's not big enough. Talk amongst yourselves while I making a mess. Have I already cut it? No, I haven't already cut it. See what I'm doing? I'm going to pause this now while I find it, okay? Right, here we go. I'm back again. I hope, yes, I am. Counter's going up. Right. Couldn't find that piece of paper, but never mind. So now I've done this, which is going down the right, okay? Now I want this one to go down like that. For some reason, what you need to do, you need to cut it on the wrong side, okay? Right. Now this has got a lovely little border all the way around it, and I'm hoping that this will also have a lovely little border around it. Right, what I'm doing, I'm lining it up, okay? I'm just marking. I mean, it's going to be on the wrong side, so it doesn't matter what you use to mark it, as long as you can see the mark there and there, okay? Right, now let me bring the scoreboard back and try and find your marks. Now there's one mark, and there's the other mark. As you can see, if you put it, you can see through the groove. Right. So now that, nearly got it wrong again. That fits nice and tidy over that, but I don't want it that side. I want it to be a little gap margin. So I'm hoping this works now. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to take, see this line here? I'm going to line that up there, so it's like 1/4 of an inch. Just double check that you've got that in there. Cut that bit off. So now you've got that piece, okay? Now what you want to do, you want to cut a little bit off this side. So again, line it up. You see, you've got this line going across here and this one coming down here. So line it up so that it's square. And try not to let it move. Right, my tip for this is, okay, after you've done that, put your fingers on there and these on here. Hold it down while you close that, okay? And then it's not going to go walkabout all over the cutting. Right, now then, and as you can see, if I put that back up now, we've got, oops, a lovely little gap going all the way around it. So now, hopefully I'm going to be putting the card together for you. This is what happened last time when it went wrong. Now then, just checking that I've still got that the inch gap with my eraser. I bought this the other day and it's the best eraser I've ever had. Like, I showed one person yesterday, I said, look at this. Oh, she said, do you know that as a crafter, this would be the best eraser you can get, and I think I'm going to be ordering more of them just for that. But it is also a pencil sharpener, which I wanted. But there we go. Right, we'll get this on. Oh dear. All right. Now I'm having to use this as my fine tip glue pen because I've run out of Tombow, and I don't know how many times I've said I've run out of Tombow and I'm going to put an order in. I've got no idea, but there we go. Right. Doesn't matter which way these little lines are going. Just make sure you've got a nice little even edge all the way around it. Right. Now for these little lovelies. Right, I've still got my plan here. So I've got to make sure, put that down, that the right side fits there, okay? I'll tell you this, because it's a left and a right, I'm hoping you'll know what I mean, but you do have to reverse everything. Right. And this glue, it grabs very quickly, so there isn't much thinking time. Get my very expensive roll, not, put it on there. And then this, I know what you're going to say, Wendy, it's upside down, but I don't care today. You can do it the same way around, you can do it upside down, it doesn't matter. And I've decided today that this is how this is going to be. I mean, when you're doing yours, you can be far more precise than I am. But because I'm doing it on video, it's, see what I'm doing, I'm lining up that bottom piece. You need to go up a bit. And there we go. Right, now then, ready to put it all together. Now, what I made a mistake before was I put glue all over that. Then I put it down there and everything stuck to everything else. So I'm being very careful now. Put that flat end out. Right, so this piece goes here. Now, remember to get your ruler there and have it so that they're at the same level. Right, so I'm now going to take that, so I know, I hope that this is where I need to put my glue so it doesn't all, again, make sure that ruler is right. There. That is a horrible edge. I don't like that edge. I'm ever so sorry, little edge, but yeah, strange, but there we are. Right, do the same with this one. I like that bit sticking up. I know it means you're going to have to make an envelope for it. Envelope. But I like it. There we are. Once again, I'm going to do that so that I'm only putting glue of this top end. Cross them over or whatever, as long as you've got that nice peak. And you can also measure them up here, that they're all right up there. Now then, I'm going to go and get my die cut. Now this is a die cut from, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm using the Blackberry Beauty Suite again. Yeah, that's the sentiment from it. And this just the sentiment from it. But this is from the Bird Ballard. I think it could be Bird Ballard. Oh my word, die cut. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this up there. No, do you know what? I'm just going to put it as it is. Right, no. Do you know, I faff so much. I'm really surprised that you even think about looking at my things. Right. Put that there. And because I'm a Wendy, and Wendy likes butterflies. I know it's a bit of a big block, isn't it, just a little butterfly. If you're doing that, make sure you've wiped all the block off. Just stick one butterfly up there. Check it again. You'd rather it's on your finger than on the cards. I'm going to put one little butterfly down there. Don't squidge it too much, because what will happen is, you can see here I've got this behind. Now if I squidge it down too much, that is going to show up on my my card. Now, very important that you put this pin back in the... I shall do that afterwards. Right, now what I'm going to do is shut this ink, and I've got some dimensionals here. Don't be surprised, I can't fool you. I had them here earlier on when I made a mess with the last one, which was a pity because it looked very nice. The colours and everything went well, but then... So whoever made this card and posted it on the internet somewhere, thank you very much. And if you are watching, the person that made this card and put it on the internet, can you please let me know who you are so I can give you the proper credit where the credit is due. Right, now what I'm going to do now is bring these down, and I'm going to put that round about there. Right, you're putting it up now. There we are. There's your another project done with the Blackberry Berry Sweet. I hope you like it. If you do, please visit my online shop and get all the little bits to go with it. Thank you. Bye.